We are live here, guys. Welcome to YARDCHAT, guys. MMA night. John Jones. John Jones, people. MMA. All MMA fans, log in. It's almost 7:30. 58 degrees in New York. So not bad. Nice evening. See a lot of people's out on the town. The street is very busy tonight, guys. Very busy street tonight in New York. It's Saturday night, so everybody's out, hanging out. You know what I mean? UFC 309 is coming up shortly. Prelims probably, getting ready to start by 8 o'clock. But the real fight don't start till about 11:30. Going into the main event. You know what I mean? So most likely I'll be streaming from my. I'm going. After I'm on my way home. So after go home, then I'll be streaming live from home during the fight. So, give you guys some updates what's going on. Good evening. Welcome to the chat, guys. UFC live. John Jones tonight. MSG live. UFC 309. John Jones versus Miocic. Yo, it's going to be a good fight, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. You know what I mean? The fight I want to see is Charles Oliveira against Michael Chandler. That's going to be a good fight. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening, Catherine. Hi. Good evening, Name. Yo, what's up, Name? How you doing, guys? Welcome to the chat. UFC 309 tonight. MSG New York live, guys. John Jones versus Steve Miocic. Guys, what's about Charles Oliveira versus Michael Chandler? That's gonna be a good one, guys. What do you guys think? Leave your comment in the chat, guys. Leave your comment in the chat. Like the video. Press the like button, guys. Press the like button. Good evening. Good evening. Welcome to another show of YARDCHAT. Press the like button. You want to come in the chat, guys. We talking UFC 309 tonight. 309, guys. UFC 309. John Jones versus Miocic, guys. What's going on? How you guys feel about that? You know what I mean? It's going to be a good fight, guys. A very good fight. It's going to be a very good fight. What's up, Reed? What's up? What's up, Rick? What's up? It's good evening, Reed. Good evening, guys. What's up? What do you think about the UFC 309 coming up tonight, guys? I hit it. Yeah, hit the like button. Thank you. Yo, what do you think about UFC 305? 309, 305, 309 coming up? It's going to be a good fight, man. MSG, I like. Thank you for pressing the like button, man. What do you guys think about UFC 309? Yeah, it's going to be sick. It's going to be a good fight, man. Especially Charles Oliveira versus Michael Chandler. That's going to be a banger right there. But man, listen, I had to rewatch. I rewatched a lot of fights today, man, because they had the UFC, the marathon, the Steve Miocic fights, John Jones, Michael Chandler, Oliveira. They have all them old fights. So I rewatched it. Man, there was some battles, man. And I forgot. The first fight. This is the second meeting with Michael Chandler and Charles Oliveira. Listen, the first fight was a banger, man. Wow, it was back and forth. I totally, sometimes you have to rewatch these fights to see what's on stake for the fight, what's going on, especially for tonight. Hello, I'm new. What's up, Gamer 95? You new to the platform? man, you better smash that like button and subscribe. This is where it's at, man. You know, this is a podcast, Yard Chat podcast. I'm Wesley, the host of Yard Chat. Welcome to the platform, man. You know, I speak about a lot of different things, man. You know what I mean? I'm a podcast, a young YouTuber coming up. You know what I mean? Young channel. So we going with a thing, you know? Yeah, man. Welcome to the chat, man. Welcome to the chat. Make sure you subscribe, man. And also check out my profile on check out my profile on YouTube. You know what I mean? And I have a lot of videos. And also I'm on TikTok, and I'm also on Instagram. So please follow me. If you have a TikTok, follow me on TikTok. I'm doing pretty good over there. I could go live over there, but I haven't decided. You know, I also have a TikTok shop, but I didn't set it up yet. Let you know. So you know, with a Yard Chat, hats and things like that. But welcome, Gamer 95. Welcome, guys. Make sure you big up Gamer 95. First time to the platform. Welcome, Gamer 95. Welcome to the platform, guy. Big him up. What do you think is going to win, man? I don't know, man. Between which fight? Which fight? There's a lot of fight on the card, man. But the main card I'm speaking about tonight is Charles Oliveira versus Michael Chandler, and John Jones versus Miocic. Those are the two fights, you know, that I'm really want to speak about tonight. The other fights, yeah, but Bo he's all right, but you know what I mean. I want him to fight Cosmo. I want him to fight someone that. Thank you, gamer. Thank you for the subscribe and like. I appreciate it. Thank you, I appreciate it. And also, our short-term growth, our short-term goal for the rest of the year, we're trying to reach 1,000 subscribers or more. But 1,000, we are so far we on a good stretch in the month of November, and we still got the month of December, so we on a good stretch. Hopefully, we could, you know, right now, we are we wow, I think we're 800 and we 881 something like that subscribers, so therefore we 20, you know, 19 away from, you know, from our 900, so we're going straight into that 1,000. So big up to everyone, like the lives, subscribe. Thank you. So yeah, let's get who I think I'm going to win, man. It's going to be hard, man. It's going to be hard to see who's going to win tonight, but you know, I'm giving the edge to John Jones, man. I'm giving John Jones have so many weapons, kicks, elbows, bleed kicks, back elbows, forearms. Oh man, he has so many punches. Oh, Miocic just rely on boxing, man. But if John Jones mix it up, it's going to be. And I have a big feeling John Jones going to take him down. If John Jones take him down, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. Anyhow, John Jones take down Miocic, it's a wrap. And John Jones big, man. Oh man, God, he's a big dude. Now he's walking around, man, 238, solid, big dude, big dude. And he could walk around at least 240, 250, but he choose to come in like 238 solid. So that's a good weight. That's a very good weight. And you know, he said he could move very well. You know, he is, you know, but I don't know, man. I don't know if either fights coming into the fight tonight hurt. I don't know. But you know, these guys never completely 100% when they go in a fight anyway. It's always some type of a nagging injury, but it's not it's nothing, you know, they're used to it, you know. Yeah, man. What do you guys think about the Charles Oliveira? You know what I mean? That's gonna be another crazy fight, man. You know, it's gonna be a back and forth, man. But man, listen, I don't know. That's gonna be another crazy fight. But also, you know what I mean? Charles Oliveira, he's a better stand-up guy. He's a better stand-up. He's a better boxer, man. His combination of deadly, especially that left hook. Remember in the first fight, he caught Michael Chandler with that left hook, that devastating left hook that put him down, and that was it. That was it. He jumped on him real fast, and we know Charles Oliveira, he's very good on the ground. A lot of MMA fighters will not. They don't want to engage with Charles Oliveira on the ground, but you know what I mean? If it's a stand up, man, if it's a stand up, we all know Michael Chandler got power. You know what I mean? We all know he got devastating power, but you know, sometimes he just wastes a lot of energy because he everything he throws, it was a bad intention, and sometimes he just leave himself open. And I believe if that happened, if he overstand himself on the punches, I believe Charles Oliveira going to pick him apart and take advantage of it. And Charles Oliveira, man, he's dangerous. All he's what you could say a complete mixed martial arts. This is a complete MMA guy. Boxing, on the ground, you know, jiu-jitsu, you know, dirty boxing, all of that. Power. I mean, he's well around. And Michael Chandler, man, I think Michael Chandler will have some issue. I don't know, and Michael Chandler, I don't know about his cardio too, man, because this is the 5 rounds too. I was surprised. It's not a 3 round, guys. This is 5 rounds. And I'm gonna be if you go to distance, if you go past 3 rounds, I got to see how Michael Chandler handled it, because he's carrying around a lot of muscle, guys, and we'll see how this will take a play going into the later rounds. And also, these guys coming in heavier than what they really weigh. You know what I mean? So we're going to see, man. It's going to be a banger. It's going to be a banger. I believe the first round going to be it's going to be like a firecracker. I believe. You know what I mean? The first round going to be like boom. They're going to get into it right away. It's not going to be feeling out nothing. They're just going to get into it. Whoever get into their rhythm real quick will have the upper hand, because they're going to establish their game. Whoever go out quick and establish some type of uh jab or something, or just let the other fighter know, listen, this is how it's going to be tonight. So you're going to go out, but it's going to be hard, man, because it's going to be back and forth. But I give the edge. I did make my prediction on my platform. I did put it up there. I made a video. I'm going on the record. Most likely, it's going to be Charles Oliveira. I believe Charles Oliveira probably, power for power and things like that. Yeah, you could go, he could go back and forth with Michael Chandler, but you don't want to do that early, man. You don't want to do that in the first round. First or second round. I mean, yeah, the second round, that's what he caught him in the second round. But you don't want to do that in the first round, because Michael Chandler come out fresh, strong. So you're not going to do that. So I think Charles Oliveira, the first round, just going to be relaxed, and Michael Chandler going to try to push it. And if he push it to the point, then I think Charles Oliveira could capitalize off of his overstanding his punches, trying to go for a knockout. I don't know why people, the thing is, you don't go out and say, I'm gonna knock this guy. Go if the knockout is there, yeah. If it's a good punch that you could deliver a good solid punch, yeah, why not? But just go and establish your game, and you know, what I mean, it's if it's a stand-up game, I'm giving it to Charles Oliveira. People, you think what do you think, guys? What do you think? What do you think, gamer? What do you think? Charles Oliveira, or you going for Charles Oliveira? You going for Michael Chandler? That's where it's at tonight, guys. Just a little preview show that I'm doing tonight. You know what I mean? Spreading some vibes on MMA tonight, guys. Thank you for the likes, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you for the likes. Woo! Welcome to the chats, guys. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to your chat platform tonight, guys. Welcome to the platform, guys. How's everyone doing out there? How's everyone doing out in MMA? Listen, especially MSG. I know Madison Square Garden right now is like rocking, man. A lot of people, listen, a lot of New Yorkers going to be there, man. You're talking about Fat Joe. A lot of entertainers going to be in the house, and rumors saying the president might, the elected president might be in the house. We know he's a very good friend of Dana White, especially Madison Square Garden. Oh man, that's where it's at, man. And if the president Donald Trump, and we know Donald Trump, is a #1 fan. He loved going to UFC fights. You know what I mean? And we will see. We will see. Most likely, we don't know. But you know what I mean? It's 7:41 right now in New York, 58 degrees, nice weather, cool. New York, a lot of people's out on the, let me show you guys. A lot of people's out on the town tonight. You know what I mean? A lot of people's out. You know what I mean? A lot of people's out going out to eat and just relaxing. What I mean? Just relaxing, guys. You know what I mean? People's out relaxing. You know what I mean? People's out relaxing. So this is where I'm at tonight, New York, for everyone that want to see where I'm at. You know what I mean? So this, yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, guys. So welcome to the platform, guys. Gamer, thank you, man. Thank you for your subscribe and your liking it live and subscribe to the platform. I appreciate it. Big up, big up. You know what I mean? Like I said before, our goal is to reach 1,000 subscribers for the year is up. And listen, guys, and even if we don't make that goal, it's still a goal that you're pursuing to make. So don't give up. You know what I mean? That's the main thing. You know what I mean? Now also, there's a lot of YouTubers on right now. It's like a trend in YouTube. Everyone tell you do this, do that. It's not about that. You know what I mean? And so this what happened, right? Friday, I went to Manhattan. I had to take care of some business, right? So after that appointment, business appointment, and was coming home, so I decided to go live. So I'm going live and I'm talking, and oh man, do you know, guys, I wind up getting a copyright issue. I think it was some music playing at the ferry's terminal. I should have put it on mute, you know what I mean? But it totally slipped my mind. But it wasn't a copyright, it's a strike, but it wasn't a copyright like against my channel. It wasn't an impact. It was no impact towards my channel. It was just, and the copyright issue said that the YouTube owner, the YouTube owner give you permission. So what it is, what I found out, what I did research, what I found out it is, it's like the owner. 'Cause eventually, if that video make money, you have to give the owner a percentage out of the money that you're making. That's what it means. So that means, whenever if your channel get monetized, and that video, do well, and you're making money off that video, commercials start going to that video or whatever, and you start making money, you have to give that third party, the strike against, because you use some type of their, it was the music. So it wasn't like a copyright strike, against my channel to get it like to be like ready to remove. But a strike, it's, but I what I did was, I took out the segment out of it, you know what I mean? But but when you look at the strike, it said, oh, it wasn't a copyright infringement. The owner just let you know if you use, you're gonna have to pay them. That's basically what it is. So it wasn't like a thing like again. So if you use it, YouTube, the profit gonna split between you and the owner and all of that. That's what it means. So, but I don't like doing that. Sometimes it's doing the live. You gotta be careful, like especially what around music. Um, so you have to be. Oh, you know what it was too. I went to downtown, right, by the ferry, by Battery Park, downtown Manhattan, Wall Street. So I videotaped the bull. So at the bull on Wall Street, oh, that's what part it was. They was doing a ceremony, and they had music, and I think the music that it was playing, I think it was a copyright music, and it was some type of a ceremony with a Belgian flag, something, some ceremony, and they was raising the Belgian flag, and they was playing music. So between that and the music at the ferry, those one of those. So, but either or, you know what I mean. The copper was to let you know, okay, you could use it, because they said the contact, the owner of the content allow YouTubers to use it, but they let you know that you have to give them part of the money if you do make money off that video. But what I did was I go back in YouTube Studio, and sometimes, you know what I'm gonna, but no, I can't do that. It's what I should have done was, because when you finish a live, your video go in private. I should have left it in there and let it run through the YouTube Studio, and it would have come back and tell you before I post it. It would have say you have a copyright. Then you could have trim out this. Then I could have trim out this segment, then post it. That's what I should have done. See, I learned. You live and learn, guys. That's what I should have done. But so now I'm like the copyright, but it's not a big copyright, but I don't like it, you know what I mean? But I'm gonna send like a message to YouTube and speak to, or I could speak to the person like in chat, go on my computer and speak to the person in chat. So listen, with the cop, blah, 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 you know, see how that goes. So what's up, guys? Welcome to your chat. Welcome to the chat, guys. Welcome to the chat. UFC 309 is tonight at MSG NYC in New York, live, coming live tonight. I'll be home. I'll be home. I'll probably go live during the fight or something. I don't know what I'm gonna do, guys. But I'm on live now in just a little preview to give you guys some endpoints on the fight. But man, I to break down Steve Miocic and John Jones, and I mean it's gonna be a good fight. But I think eventually, a lot of people predicted that John Jones will take him out between the third round, second or third round. That's what a lot of people predicting. But man, listen, John Jones, they match up well. We're talking about height wise and body wise. There's no like say Steve Bay's like way bigger than John or towering over John. You know, it's not like Francis and Steve Bay. You could like see the difference. Francis like huge, and Steve Bay is like, okay, he's a big guy, but Francis make him look small. But in this case with Steve Bay and John Jones, they both a big dude, but you could see that you know, they could still. It's a good match, but I know John Jones probably going to use a lot of kicks, and his wrestling going to come into play. You know, and Steve Bay also is a good, but John Jones is much well seasoned when it comes down to that. John Jones, man, and I mean, again, man, if Steve Bay get taken down by John, man, it's going to be a lot of issue, a lot of problem for Steve Miocic. It's going to be a lot of problem, and there's a strong possibility, John Jones could end it on the ground. Ground and poundment. What I mean, ground and pound. Pound him out, especially those elbows. And we know John have those devastating, nasty elbows, guys. Those nasty elbows. So we're going to see how it goes tonight, guys. The prelims about to start in next what? It started about 8 minutes. It's going to, I mean, 8 minutes, like 8 o'clock. So it's gonna be a good fight, guys. It's gonna be a good fight. Thanks everyone for logging on tonight, man. Share your comments, share your views. Make sure you subscribe, like, share. And keep make sure you press the bell so when I do put up video, you get it. You can see the notification, guys. Yeah. Thank you everyone for logging on tonight. We are 21 minutes in tonight, guys. It's 7:50 in New York, 58 degrees. Beautiful evening going to the night in New York. It's 7:50, and we heard us talking about UFC 309, John Jones versus Miocic, and Charles Chandler versus Michael Chandler versus Charles Oliveira. That's going to be a good fight. We all want to see that. I believe that's going to be a good fight. Strong possibility, man. Someone going to get knocked out. Knocked out or submission. That's what I think. And it's the same thing. I don't think we all know John Jones was never a one punch knockout artist. Steve A could knock you out with that one punch. Um, John Jones, yeah, he could knock you out, overwhelm you with punches, elbows, yeah. And also, don't forget those kicks, guys. John Jones has some nasty obliques kicks and just body kicks and head kicks. We've seen especially Gustafsson, man. And you know what, guys? Oh my God, talking about Gustafsson, man. I rewatched the first Gustafsson fight, man. I rewatched the Gustafsson first fight with John Jones. Man, Gustafsson won 2 rounds. I rewatched that fight, and between the first round and third round, and I think it was in the third round, and at the ending of the third round, John Jones, for the last, let's say, it wasn't a minute, but I think it was the less about a minute 10, minute 5, 7, so around there, 107, somewhere around there. That is in the third round. That I believe when John Jones took the fight over from Gustafsson, because Gustafsson was doing a lot of things to John, and John had to make the adjustment. And don't forget, guys, John didn't train for that fight. Remember, that was crazy back then, young guy. And John Jones didn't train for that fight, and he went in there. He dug deep, man. He dig deep for that fight, because Gustafsson in the first round won the first round. In second round, I believe Gustafsson was doing some work on John, but I think what John was doing, John was figuring out Gustafsson. John was figuring out what was working for this man. So John, do you notice in that fight with Gustafsson, John did a lot of kicks. His kick was like his hands. And it was just kicks. It was oblique kicks. Hello, Nix. It wasn't just oblique kicks. It was knees, elbows, And in the third round, in the ending of the third round, John won. He stole that round because he hurt Gustafson in the last, say about last 30 to 40 seconds, in a minute into the third round, ending of the last end of the third round. The last minute of the third round, John really hurt Gustafson, and and some head kicks and just some elbows. He was digging deep. He was knees. So he won the third round. Came out in the fourth round, aggressive, man. Came out in the third round, very aggressive in that first Gustafson fight. And the fourth round, he came out nasty. John came out nasty. That's how I saw John. John had to dig deep. He had to adjust. John had to adjust, and it took John 2.5 rounds to adjust to Gustafson's style at that time. Because remember, John wasn't trained in none of that. John said he didn't train for that fight. That was just playing on his endurance and energy and the mindset and the mind frame that, listen, I have to win this fight somehow. And his youth was there, and his gas tank. John always have good gas tank. That's not a question. John does not get tired. That's for a big dude. John do not. That's one thing. His cardio is all in Steve Big. But I think in this fight, John gonna do a lot of kicking, man. He's gonna use a lot of kicking, soften up Steve Miocic, and is a possibility a headshot? Possibility, a possibility. And I do not think Steve Bay, if Steve Bay get a headshot kick from John Jones, a hit, man, like DC, it's gonna be a shock. I don't think Steve Bay could stand up from that. I really don't. He's gonna drop, and if he drop, it's done. It's done. That's what my thing. Yeah, the oblique kicks. Yeah, those kicks are nasty, man. And and John also the all elbows, man. And he come in, he grab you, then he boom. Next, a elbow. Oh man, this guy have so many weapons. And the thing is, John hit hard. When he give you a jab, he's there. It's not, but it's not a devastating jab like boom, like could knock you down. It's a jab that could stop you, like, oh man, oh shit, like, oh, he's there. And he doesn't, in his right hand, he doesn't have knockout power, but he also could overwhelm you with elbows. And remember Glover, remember with the elbow, those all of those weapons John still, and John said he acquired more weapons. So he said he's very anxious, and it's going to be, I'm anxious to see John, you know what I mean. And he looked it very well with also with I think Step tried to work the body or leg kicks. John have super skinny legs. Yeah, but it's not. It's see. That's the thing. That's the thing, Neeks. Check this out. Check this out. Do you know a lot of fighters always talk about John legs, and when they go in the ring, there's so many other things you can't worry about the legs. There's so many things you got to worry about. You know what I'm saying? You can't just worry about. You got to worry about the knees. You got to worry about the forearms and the oblique kicks coming to you, and you try and do the same, John. And the thing is, John go in and out very quickly, and he have this long reach, man. And the thing is, his reach. He's longer than Steve Bay. His reach. So John gonna be on the outside and could pick Steve Bay apart with a lot of leg kicks, oblique kicks, and I believe that, if Steve Bay can't stop the takedown, it's going to be a big problem. Steve Bay's going to have a long night or a short night. John is a machine. Yeah, yeah. Listen, you know what I mean? A lot of MMA commentators hating John right now. Instead of they focus on this upcoming fight, John said, I'm focused on Steve Miocic. I'm not focused on Tom Aspinall. And and Tom Aspinall, let me tell you something. John is right. Why should I have been around for so long jeopardize my career for what I worked for hard for over almost 20 years for someone to come in, not in the UFC 5 years or 7 years or 10 years or season to be on my level because you are no. So John have the option to fight this guy or retire. But I really think John, signed a contract to fight Steve Miocic, and John always asks his fans, Even on Instagram, he always asks his fans who to fight next, and his fans always tell, and his fans were saying Steve Miocic, and at the time John was training, he got hurt. It wasn't his fault. That's how. Then at the point, remember, then Francis left, right? Francis left. Then the belt was up for grab. The belt was up for grab. Then John took the belt, and he's training to go fight Miocic, and he got hurt. Then we sit out for the year. This fight was supposed to happen a year ago, but it couldn't happen because John was still recovering. So at that time, you can't really blame John because Tom Aspinall, as the acting ancient champion, you could also call out Steve Miocic. You could also speak Dana. Listen, John is hurt, man. John was supposed to fight this guy, but I want to take this guy out. So when John come back, I want to fight him. That's what Tom Aspinall was supposed to do. He was supposed to stop talking this fight about John Jones, because you was talking John Jones when John Jones was recovering and hurt. And John said, "Why this guy's called? I'm hurt. Listen." So that's the only thing with Tom Aspinall. He should have called out Steve Miocic and asked Dana. He won that fight, and so there is no excuse for John now. Not say excuses. There's no other way for fight for John. Right? I fight Steve Miocic. That's it. But it is what it is. It is what it is. But we will see tonight, man. In another 2 hours, everything going to be starting. You know what I mean? By 10 o'clock, the main events will be on. You know what I mean? So we will see, guys. We will see. We will see what's going on tonight. UFC 309, guys. So what's going on, my people? What's going on, my people? Hey, Mix, thanks for coming back, man. I appreciate you coming back. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate everyone coming back to the live. You know what I mean? Listen, I'm building a fan base. Guys, also, you know what I mean? Later, I'm going to be streaming from my computer, and I'm going to be getting information, hopefully, and just put it on my platform once I'm, the fight, how the fight's going, who's winning. You know what I mean? That's what I'm going to do later, but I'm going to stream from my computer. Usually, I don't know, man. Usually, when I stream from my computer, I don't get much people come on. I don't know if it's a different streaming from the phone. It is different. So, but I'm going to stream from my computer tonight. Join. And giving you guys things. Join. Commentating on the fight. Joining live. John Jones and Steve Miocic, UFC 309. Also, Charles Oliveira versus Michael Chandler. That's a good fight. Someone will get knocked out in that fight. And man, listen, the first fight, I rewatched the first fight today, man. What it was a banger, man. It was a banger, but Charles Oliveira had the upper hand, man. Had the upper hand. Had the upper hand. So I'm still going with Charles. I think I'm going with Charles Oliveira. I think Charles Oliveira is a little more well proportioned, could say as a mixed martial arts in all areas. Michael Chandler rely on his power, a little bit of wrestling, and but I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just he's lacking. I don't know what, but there's some. I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes I just think he just needs to be patient, relax. Don't overextend yourself. Conserve your energy. But sometimes Michael Chandler, he just get over anxious and make some mistakes and get caught. That's how I see it. Sometimes when I see it fight, but it was all right. It was all right. Hey guys, did anyone watch Tyson fight last night? I did a broke down on that fight. I did a live, and a lot of people watched it, and I guess they agree what I'm saying about it. I knew it. Come on. But the thing is, then now, hear this now. All them people that was talking all that good stuff, yeah, Mike, see Mike training, man. Jake is in trouble, man. Mike hitting them bad. Whoa, man, you see the pop. Whoa, yeah. Listen. Hitting the bags all good, but and get into a real fight. You know what I mean? He didn't do that bad, man. Listen. For a man his age, for a 58-year-old man, to step in the ring to fight a 27-year-old man, young man, and he's a 50-year-old older man, old man now, not old, but an older man. He win either way, guys. You know, I don't think Tyson. I just believe Tyson went in there just to prove that he could still, you know, even though his body can't really, you know, his legs, you know, you could tell his, I guess what his right leg was hurt, you know what I mean, or was it right or left? Yeah, right leg was hurt, you know what I mean. That was his bad leg, you know what I mean. He probably hurt it, probably, you know, and you could tell, but he still, I mean, but Jake don't have no boxing experience, man. It's horrible. It's entertainment for him. From in doing promotion, yeah, he might be, you know, promotion, but not in boxing, guys. Not in boxing. Not in boxing. I mean, you know, not a lot of people talking. And if Tyson would win, they used to say about it, yeah, I knew Mike could do it. And now they're like, oh, Mike sold his legacy for 20 million. Some of these YouTubers, you know, thumbnail. I'm like, it's what? Sold out for? Come on. Do you anybody in their right mind think a 58-year-old man going up against a 27-year-old young man in his prime of his life can't tell him nothing? Come on, people. Wise up. So what's up, guys? Good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome to the chat, guys. How's everyone doing? I'm not gonna be on long, guys. You know what I mean? I just came on for a little bit and, you know, have a little show here, voice my opinion. But I'm going for Jones. I believe Jones will get the job done. I believe John Jones will get the job done tonight. I just think, you know, it's not going to be easy, and it might not be. It might not be a pretty win, but it's going to be a win that people are going to say, "Wow, man, John Jones, you know, he really is the GOAT. He really is the GOAT. He's a GOAT. It doesn't matter what anyone say. Everyone trying to be like John Jones. Like, you remember that time, but everyone be like Mike. But you know, you can't be like Mike. Just like check this out now. LeBron's son, Bronny, right? He's not. So they had to send him that to get some experience, man, because he wasn't ready. He's not like his father. You see what I'm saying? And also, you know, Tyson have a son, and none of his son is, and they not like him. You know, the only person I believe that have Mike, like, you know, his daughter, the one played tennis. She's fierce, man. She's tough. She's tough on that court, man, and very aggressive. And she played very hard and very well. So, but you know, I mean, I believe, you know, for Mike to do that, it was just something that he believed that, you know, he could still do it. You know what I mean? And you could tell that, you know, he was thinking certain things. You could tell how, you know, but you know, the body wasn't able to, you know, keep up with the mind. Cause Mike mind's still fresh and he's a very brilliant guy. So, you know, he wanted to do certain things, but his body was like react slower. You know what I mean? But his mind was like, come on, man, I need to be over here. But body, come on, relax, take it. You know what I mean? That's why. But it was all right, guys. You know what I mean? It was all right. It's a good thing for Mike to do it. You know, knowing that at his age, he could still can compete and get in shape. And Mike was in good shape for a guy. You know what I mean? It was good, man. It was a good thing. Don't forget, guys, Mike used to do podcasts and, you know, hot box with Mike, you know what I mean? And that went well, and he stopped doing that. You know, it'd be nice if he come back and do hot box too, you know what I mean? Mike Tyson, hot box too. Yes, guys, thank you for joining the live. Guys, make sure you press the like button, share, and subscribe to the video, guys. Listen, guys, I'm about to log off, so thanks everyone for coming on the live, guys. I appreciate it, and thank you, appreciate it. All right, guys. Thank you. I'll be off. Thank you for joining the show, guys. Appreciate it. All right.